Hello and welcome to this audio guide to prepare you for your enterprise coursework. So this is where you should be up to this week and what you need to catch up on to get you ready. Don't forget you will have half term to get up to date with everything. So just a reminder, this is based on the module RO60 Preparing for Work. So that's what the coursework project that we're working on between now and Christmas. Okay, so the key thing with this is remember that this module will look at the skills required for a job in the creative media industry. How it works is, you need to imagine that you're going to a careers fair, and a careers fair is an event that will have lots of job opportunities available. In particular, for our work, we're going to work around radio, TV, app development, graphic design, social media and marketing. So as you do this, have that in mind. Have that in mind that you're going to be applying for a job in these areas. Okay, so what's going to happen is the task or the coursework is made up of 3 tasks. Firstly, it's planning to attend a careers fair. So this is about kind of the preparation, understanding about recruitment, understanding about your skills, and then creating the kind of CV and application. Then it's about after the careers fair, so that will be around preparing for an interview that they'll give you, and then it'll be about reviewing, so kind of evaluating your skills. So what I'm going to go through today is a bit of an update on where you should be up to on your coursework with a focus on task 1, which is planning to attend the careers fair. So this task is all about preparation. Firstly, it's about understanding about recruitment and what that is. And then it's about kind of preparing for attending. So it will be doing the self-assessment and understanding your skills. And then after half term, we'll be reviewing that and also preparing by creating a CV and application form for a job. Okay, so just a bit of an update where you should be by now. If you use the evidence checklist, which is here at the bottom of task 1, this will take you through everything you've done. The key thing is when you've done it, make sure it goes up on OneDrive, or even better, do the work straight away on OneDrive. That's really, really important. Okay, the exam board won't know your work unless it's on OneDrive. We submit the links to OneDrive. Okay. That's where we look at the work. We don't look in your documents. We don't look at what's on your USB stick, okay, or in your exercise books. Very important. The work needs to be uploaded onto the cloud, onto OneDrive. Okay, so I'm going to take you through step by step where you should be, okay? Feel free to pause this video at any time and write some notes, but it's up to you. Okay, so firstly, recruitment write-up. So this is basically a bit of a Word document to show that you kind of understand about business recruitment. So what is it and why, okay? Using some of the notes from the lesson. Then it follows in task B, which is reasons for recruitment. So in the lessons, we created a poster. It doesn't have to be a poster. It could be a Word document. But this basically shows that you understand the reasons why a business recruits. So it's things we talked about, like when someone goes on maternity leave or someone gets promoted, okay? That's one of the reasons. And you need to explain what that is and then also give some detail about the positives or negatives or some analysis about this. Remember, to get the high marks, it's not about explaining, it's about giving detail and analysis. Part C looks at methods of recruitment. So this is really focused on internal and external. Okay, so internal recruitment, as we know, is when you recruit from people that are already in the business. External is when you advertise jobs externally and you recruit externally. Make sure you explain, give examples like I've just done, and then again, analyse, explain, give some detail. So for example, what are the positives and negatives of internal recruitment? Obviously with internal recruitment, you might already know the person or you know what they're good at, okay? So make sure you give some personal descriptions on there. Use internet for research, but do not copy and paste. Yeah, that's for research. Use that to put it in your own words. D looks at where jobs are advertised. So these take the notes from class, okay? So remember we talked about things like job sites like monster.com. We talked about job centres. We talked about newspapers, okay? Again, detail. Stages of recruitment, the write-up. So we looked at the 8 stages of recruitment in the lesson. You cut them out and you put the notes in the right order. So with that in mind, copy up those notes and put some detail, put some explanation, okay? Analyse. We then worked on our current piece, which is self-assessment. So this assesses all your skills you have, and with that, we're going to look at taking that assessment and then using that as a judgment, okay, to guide what kind of job you should go for. So the self-assessment at a basic level is in 5 sections: business skills, competencies, attitudes, personality traits, and aspirations. Okay, so with that in mind, you will look at your business skills. So what skills can you bring to a business? Okay, Again, use your notes from the lesson. Competencies, what are you competent at? This could be academic, so maybe you're really competent at English, but you need to be better at maths, or it could be certain digital programs like Adobe or Photoshop, Adobe Audition or Photoshop. Attitudes, what is your attitude? Are you quite a positive person? Okay, explain why is that good for a business. What can you get better at? What are your personality traits? So what's your personality? Okay. And what are your aspirations? What do you want to achieve in the future? What would be your dream job? Do you want to travel? Okay. From there, we'll take that self-assessment and we will look at what is the right job. We'll then analyse those jobs and then apply. So that is where you're up to. As always, come and see me or any of your business teachers. We're here to help, and hopefully this podcast has given you everything you need to know. Thank you.